Tailgate tickets or ticket packages can be found on our website or at your nearest ticket. We want your time to be arena to be enjoyable and considered free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word MAP along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our Tailgate team will respond immediately. Thank you.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Washington Wizards. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Johnson is out there with Young. Then it's James. Then it's Sarr. And it's Kramer in at the 4.
Well, you can't allow MP to get into the lane. Even when you body up to him, he's still able to score it.
Young passes to Johnson. Well, it's a festive night in the NBA and all across the world. New Year's Eve. Greg, do players enjoy taking the court tonight?
Yeah, most do. It comes with the territory of being a pro athlete. And I'll tell you guys what, these fans are pumped up. This is going to be a great atmosphere.
Here's Irving after the basket by Washington. And he gets it to go. That's
a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
And it's Washington's ball. 4-point game. Young taking his time here. Over MP. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Inside. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Sarr with the screen on Irving. It's Young on the wing. Beyond the arc. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one drops.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young, no good. The Mavericks have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing. So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now, here is Young. We saw him with 29 points last game.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
PDB over the last several years, wins have been hard to come by for the Washington Wizards.
Kevin, it blows me away that this organization has not had a winning season since 2018, and they haven't won 50 games since 1979. Let's hope their young, inspiring draft picks are building into a good young core.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Timberwolves, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when I look at Dallas, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Here's Kramer. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. Sarr trying to get open. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Sarr.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And MP throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And stolen by James. Johnson, a wide open look, and the three off target. Dallas with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. MP finds Davis. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Boy, you love to see the unselfishness of MP at this early stage. Pretty pass.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Well, Boss in their last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He had 65 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Now, MP. After the missed three from Trae Young. Back to MP. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. MP's got 16.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Young's shot is off.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
And the dunk by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
LeBron outside from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. It's MP, top of the key. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's 20 points for MP.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Johnson in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. 18 feet out, and he makes that one. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Mavericks leading by 18. Here's Flag. Scoreless thus far. Outside for Davis. Irving for 3. Washington with the rebound. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season. And the big fella Alexar showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look for Dallas. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Derek White. Ajay Marshall comes in for Davis. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving.
You see on that drive right there, that's just burst from MP.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Hardy. Here's Flag. Here's the screen. Off target with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And then Johnson with the jam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
MP looking around to the left wing. Marshall gets a screen from Boss to the middle. The rebound by Carrington. Here's Johnson. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Mavericks on top, leading by 17. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Flagg is out there with Najee Marshall. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Hardy. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. Here's Flagg. Tries again. The shot's good from Hayes. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Max Christie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Boss comes in for Russell. Wizards making a switch here. And here's Hardy. We saw him with 10 points last game. And MP throws it down.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Johnson goes in, and it's in there. Johnson's got 10.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
And stolen by Whitmore. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Kramer. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass the Flagg. And here's Hardy. MP right side. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Trains the three-pointer. And it's 7 points for Cooper Flagg.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Whitmore. His last outing, 16 points for him. To the inside. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. MP, no good. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, thanks a lot. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past 10 coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Guys, back over to you.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Davis is checked in for Christie. And a switcher also for Washington. Young's checked in. And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. James checked in for the Wizards. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Pass to Kramer. Johnson outside. Another one falls for Washington.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
MP against Young. The drive by MP. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Young with the ball. Now defended by MP. And Young kicks to LeBron. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks leading by 23. Pass to Irving. To the paint. Here's Boss. And the dunk by MP.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Young. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Young's got 9 points.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Nobody near Irving. Hits the three-point bomb.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. And this is a team making history with every single win. They're coming into this game with 30 consecutive victories. That's right, 30.
This is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself, just settle in and watch these guys work.
Washington calls timeout. Max Christie, he's checked in for flag. And a change for the Wizards. Whitmore's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to James. And here's Young from the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game. Good, that's another bucket.
Night after night, he has been unbelievable scoring the ball at will.
And if he keeps it up, he's going to be top 5 in single-season 40-point games. That speaks to his unwavering consistency.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
Young with the ball. Covered by MP. Back to Young. Will it go? Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
For Dallas, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Clyde comes in for Max Christie. Then for the Wizards, Stars checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Johnson in for Carlton Carrington.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Sarr gets the bucket.
That's where you want Sarr doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
MP outside. Out left to the wing. And a wide open look for flag. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Sarr against Lively. Saw the pass to Young. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Johnson against Irving. Down low. Here's MP. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We'll return shortly.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Mavericks.
When you have this many boards, you have many more opportunities to score, and they're taking advantage.
Yep, turning lemons into lemonade.
I'm thirsty.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boss has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for Washington, Young is out there with Johnson. Then it's Sarr. Then it's James. And it's Kramer in at the 4 spot. And here is MP. Following the three-pointer by Trent. And another one!
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The Wizards shooting around 41% on the night. Launches a 3, sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 19 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Lively. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Young against MP. Johnson outside. Pass to Kramer. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
MP against Young. Outside Irving. Irving gets a screen from Boss. And it's Irving missing.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
In the corner, it's James. Kramer, the pass to Young. Here's the 3. Kramer's shot is no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
MP kicks to Davis. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good. Flag. Flag's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Dallas. LeBron outside. Back to Young. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. From outside, off the mark. Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. MP's got 54 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Sarr's shot is off.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
MP passes to Davis. MP dishes to Davis. To the middle. Here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Boss has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Johnson. 12 points for him. Over Irving. A shot by Johnson, no good. And so MP will bring it up for Dallas. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
The Mavericks have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Now, here's MP.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Pass to Kramer. Now James shoots the 3, buries the long-range jumper. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Now, here's MP. Now, here's Davis. And he lays it straight in. Davis has got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Young. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Outside for Davis. MP sets the screen for Davis. Back to MP. Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Johnson, the pass to Sarr. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 17-7 run. Davis, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Man, have they...
Washington shooting the ball at 42%. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Boss. Najee Marshall's out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's Hardy, and it's Christie in at the 3. Here's MP. Here he goes.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
Carrington with the ball. Young, good. Young's got 28 points for the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Johnson, he's checked in for Young.
Number 4, A.J. Johnson.
And the Wizards with possession. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Kispert wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. Hardy passes to Boss. Here's Hardy. Dallas moving the ball around to the paint. And the dunk by MP.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Out to the wing. Kispert setting the pick for Johnson. Launches it. The Mavericks pull it in. Marshall's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the dunk by MP.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Here's Carrington, covered by MP. Kispert setting the pick for Johnson. And again, Washington no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the basket by MP.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Back to Carrington. It's good from long range. Carrington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Boss. And good! There's another.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Here's Carrington, covered by MP. Back to Carrington. The 3-pointers off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Christie. Here's Hardy. Cans it from downtown.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Kramer the pass to Johnson. Now Carrington. Pass to Kramer. 5 to shoot. Carrington in the corner. No good on the triple. Dallas has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Saturday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
The drive by MP and the dunk by MP.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Whitmore. Going inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Drills it from outside. Johnson's got 20.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Trae Young. All right, Allie, you've got the information. What's the prognosis?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Wizards' head athletic trainer. The bad news is he has a sprained ankle, and they're hoping that the swelling will go down. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
That's so true, but it is also what we expect to happen. It is part of every professional sports league. In the NBA, the schedule, obviously a grind. Injuries happen, but we hear this all the time. It's next man up. Somebody's injury could be an opportunity for somebody to get minutes and do something with those minutes.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Inside. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Sarr's got 4 points this quarter. Here's MP. He gets it in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Johnson outside. LeBron outside. Off target from three-point range. Dallas has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
Now James. He lobs up the alley pass, and Sarr throws it down.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Ball stolen. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it. And the shot goes in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Carrington. The three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Boss.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
LeBron James. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Dallas. Christie comes in for Hayes. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Hardy. And both free throws good for MP. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say he's exceeded them.
Good on the bucket.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Young outside, lets it go from deep. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. MP outside. Off the mark. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. See you later.